Hi, this is Greg again, the fitness instructor at the Wings Wellness Center here at Boutwells. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to bring you a Tai Chi session, and you can do the seated. I'm going to have a little bit of standing exercises toward the end. So if you want to stay seated for a while, and if you wish to do standing exercises, I'll show you how to do those. So, as always, we start with a quick warm-up. I'm going to start with the head, and we're just going to do a little bit of a roll. Get the head loosened up. With Tai Chi, movements are very slow, controlled, so nothing is rushed, even our neck rotations here. There we go. Let's work out the kinks. Okay, just do a slow turn, look over the shoulder, and over the other shoulder. Nice and slow. Just let it flow side to side. Good. All right. So, chin to the chest. And as we look up, you can open your mouth just slightly. And down. And up. Good. And down. One more time. And up. Good. Okay. Let's just do a shoulder shrug. We'll bring the shoulders up. Take a big inhale through the nose, exhale. Let yourself sink a little bit, and in. You rise up and sink. Good, so in through the nose, out through the teeth. Nice long exhale again. And exhale, good. Let's put our hands on our thighs. And just do a little tilt to the side, just back and forth. This is just a warm-up. We haven't really got to the Tai Chi part yet. Okay? From that position, we're just do a forward roll. Put your chin forward, over your toes. Do 3 in each direction. That's 1, then 2. So you can get a little bit deeper as you lean forward. So that's 3. Okay? Pause for just a second. Other direction. Go 1, good, and 2, and 3, good. All right, good job. Okay, do a little work with our hips. We're going to do some knee circles. We'll do it 2 different ways. The first one, I'm going to put your hand underneath your knee. We'll come up and do a little circle, just opening up the hip. You can lift it, push it to the side, and up, and out. Good. Then, if you wish, you want to get a little more movement, you take your hand off and swing it out and up and over. Just do whatever works for you and is comfortable. Okay? Good job. Okay, other side, so I'm going to put my hand underneath my knee. We'll lift up, go out, down, and around. We'll do 3 each time. So that's 2, and then 3. And if you wish, hand off, let's go the other direction. Go 1. Good. 2 and 3. Good. Let's do a little extension of the leg. We'll bring the heel up, stretch it out, bring the toe up, and then down. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Heel out and down. Good. Just like you're pushing that heel forward, stretching out the leg as you're sitting tall. Good. Okay, other side. Knee up. Extend the heel. There we go. Push. Okay, one more time. And good. Okay, down to the ankles. Let's do an ankle or toe circle, excuse me. Point the toe out and draw a circle. Go one direction and then the other direction. Good. Okay, other side. Point the toe and circle. Good. One direction and then the other way. Good. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of a heel or toe tap here. So touch your big toe and touch your little toe. You're just rolling the hip open a little bit and then rolling the foot over. So when we do a standing exercise a little bit later, we'll be doing the same movement. So we'll teach it seated. So big toe and little toe. We're not rolling, we're tapping. Touch and touch. Good. Other foot. So big toe, little toe. There we go. Big toe, little toe. Notice I'm just tapping it on the floor, not rolling like so. So little toe, big toe, and again. Good. Nice job. Last but not least, we'll bring the toes up, then heels up. There we go. Toes and heels. So we got ourselves warmed up from our top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Very nice. Okay, so let's start with some movement. The first one is called rise and fall. We have our hands on our lap. We're just going to bring them up, about to chest height, then we push down and lean forward just slightly, dropping our chin. So rise up, lift your head up, hands drop the chin. Rise and fall. Inhale, and then exhale. Good. So just up slightly, getting tall, and then sinking. Good. One more time. Good. Then we'll go single arm circles. So we'll bring the hand up and around. Good. Other hand up. And follow the hand with your eyes. Nice and slow. So up and around. Good. Excuse me. And around. Nice. Single arm circles, and we'll go to double arm. Okay? So two hand circle, double arm are like this. Bring hand up. Actually, we'll go down, come around to the lap. Good. And down. Follow the hands. Good. Again. And turn your shoulders a little bit as you warm up so you can get a little bit more reach and a little bit more turn. Good. So double arm circles. All right. Next, we're going to do yin yang. Now we'll do a different one. Let's do a roll back. So we're going to start with our hands at our chest. As we push forward, we're going to lean back. A little bit different movement. Bring to your chest, and we shift our weight back away from our hands. Nice and slow. Shifting our weight from one side to the other. So pushing back and over. Push away. You're trying to keep something away from your body. Good. A bit of a rocking movement. Pushing away. We're not fully extending the arms. We have a little bit of a bend in the elbow as we extend the hands. Good. Two more. Go one more time. Nice and slow. Good. Here we go. Roll back. All right. Next one. This is called carrying the cauldron. We start with our palms down. Let's imagine we've got a cauldron or a bucket here. We're going to lift it up and away. Good. So palms down again. We lift up and away. Inhaling as we raise our hands. So lift up, in front of our chest, and away. Good. One more time. So up, inhale, and out. Good. All right. It's a little bit of a start using our upper body. Okay, next one we'll do a push and a pull. So we'll have our hands out here, we press, and pull it back in. Good. Get a little bit of a forward lean if you wish, so pushing forward, then rocking back. You have a weight shift from front to back. Press out, and back. So as always, you're not fully extending the arms, you have a little bit of a bend in the elbow as we reach out and pull back. Good. Again. And one more time. Good. Nice job. All right. We're going to do a little float. So the palms come up, just about head height, and then down. And exhale. When I do this exercise, I think about a tide flowing up. Tide comes up and then goes down, nice and slow. I like to think of water as a flowing, gentle movement. So flow up, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do two more. Big breath in. Let it float slowly down. Good. And then again. Good. Now let's just do that with one hand at a time. Right hand up and left hand up. Inhale, exhale. Nice, slow, gentle movements. Just bring the head about to, hand about to head height. There we go. Up and down. One more time. Up, down, last one. Good. All right. Next one, we're going to have our palms facing us. Elbows are bent. We'll turn to the side, just following that hand. Switch hands and kind of do a swipe from one hand to the other. Notice the elbow is bent, the hands are away from the body. Swiping again. Flowing from one side to the other. Slow movements. There we go. Okay, and then the last one. Good. Just pause there. And pause there. Good. All right. We're going to do what we call an opener. So this is just something we do to start and finish some exercise. We'll have our hands about head height, and slowly open up and press in. What I want you to think about is a little bit of resistance, your hands flowing through water. Okay, just a slight resistance both in and out. The hands don't touch, it gets somewhat close here. We inhale and exhale. There's an energy center. When you do Tai Chi, it's in the palms of your hands. So some folks, if they get their hands real close without touching, can feel a tingling or a popping or some kind of electricity there. Inhale and exhale and relax. Good. All right. We're going to do a couple exercises that involve, we call our energy ball or imaginary ball. Imagine you got an exercise ball that's about this big. So just so you can mirror me, we'll put your left hand on the top, right hand on the bottom. We're just going to turn and then roll the hands over and then turn to the other side. We've got palm over palm. Okay, back and forth. Rolling the ball, following the hands with your eyes. Just back and forth. Good. If you can, try to turn a little bit further as you warm up. Hold for a second. Get the palm over the palm. Slipped a little bit there. Again, rolling the ball. And good. Very nice. Next one we'll do, we'll start, this is touching the heavens and touching the earth. Put the, again, mirroring again, the left hand on the top, right hand on the bottom. We're going to press up, the palms up, the other hand is about between my knees. Down about chest height, we roll that ball again. And press up. Notice my elbows are bent, wrists are bent, everything is relaxed. Crossing from our chest. Press up, looking up. So I'm just looking up with my eyes open. I'm not really tilting my head. As soon as it crosses over my face, I look up. One more time. And good. All right, we have the ball again. Same setup. We're going to turn. We'll place, imagine we've got a wall here. We're going to place one hand on the wall up high. The other hand is going to be by the elbow. Okay? So cross. Hand is up, the other one at the elbow. And returns, just flowing from side to side. Good. Nice and easy. There we go. Sitting up tall. A flowing movement. Okay, let's shake it out a little bit. Another thing we do is a transition from one exercise that is called the Phoenix breath. We'll start with our hands at our hips, raise them up. Nice relaxed wrists and down. So again, try to rise up a little bit, get tall in the seat. Exhale, sink a little bit, up. Inhale, and exhale. Good, that's called a Phoenix breath. Good, just a nice transition between exercises. Good. We're going to finish with gathering chi for this segment here. We'll start with our hands crossed in front of us. We'll bring your hands up, palms up, and we press down slowly. This one I think about pressing air out of a mattress or something, air mattress. So palms up. Let's inhale, Slowly bring the hands down, slowly in front of us or about to the belly button. Let's do that again. So palms up, gathering that energy, pressing down, and one more time, and out. Good, and press. Very good. All right, moving on. All right. Let's do some, next one is called a Phoenix Wind. We're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit before we do that. We're going to start with called a breaststroke, for want of a better term. Palms are up, we're going to reach forward, slide your hands out, then pull apart, leaning backwards. You're going to slight forward lean, palms up, push back, pull back I should say, there we go. Hand out, slide forward, and back. Good job. Again. And back. Good. Next exercise to warm up the shoulders is do a crawl stroke. We're doing kind of swimming strokes. So bring the elbow up, we'll reach right up in front of our chest, we pull to the chest. So reach the hand out and pull. Good. Reach. Good. And we're not again extending the arm all the way. We're just reaching out with a little bit of a bend in the elbow and then pulling to the chest. Good. A couple more. There we go. Good. Okay. Now the Phoenix breath. We start with our palms up. We're going to reach forward, pull back, opening a drawer. Bring the hands open wide. We have the back of the hands together, and bring it to your chest. Okay. Palms out. Extended, we pull and circle. Back of the hands together to bring it to your chest. Good. So again, do that a couple times. Takes a little practice. Pull back, open up, and then pull to your chest. Back of the hand, excuse me. Okay, and pull one more time. Open up. Back of the hands together and together. Good. Nice job. All right. Next, we'll do a little sweeping movement. We'll start with our palms down. We'll turn, we'll sweep. Just sweep side to side. So all working the shoulders here. Stretch out. Let's push the palms away. It's back and forth, flowing. Let's lean a little bit then. A little bit more movement. Lean, push away. Good. One more time. Press away and press away. Good. Okay. Shake the shoulders out again. Good job. Doing great. All right. All right. Next one is kind of a little bit unusual. It's called cleaning the bird's beak. Again, a shoulder movement exercise. Start with your hands either on our chest, or if you can, put your thumbs on top of your shoulders. This is fine. You need a little bit more mobility to do this. We're going to bring the elbow up and bring our hand toward our nose. And as you do this, you can see why they call it cleaning the bird's beak. So I like to do it in both directions. So bring the elbow up and around and around. Yeah, if that's hard for you, just put your hands here and just bring your elbow up. That's okay too. Nice big circular movement going forward. Okay. In the opposite direction, I'm starting the hands here on my shoulders, bring the elbow up and back. So up in front and back. Get the rhythm of it after you do it a little bit. Good. So again, up. If you need a little bit, you don't quite have the movement to get your hands up there, start with the hands on your chest, so come up and then back. Kind of like doing a mini backstroke. There you go. Good. Couple more. Looking good. Good. Okay, let's shake it out. Let's do another Phoenix breath. So the hands come up, flow it up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Again. And one more time. Good. Okay. Next one is called lotus leaves, floating lotus leaves. We have a little bit bigger ball, so it's going to be about shoulder width apart. Palms face each other. And think of a tide when we do this one. Float to side to side. The water floats one direction, then the other direction. Follow the hands with your eyes. Just floating back and forth. Try to keep the same space between your hands as you go back and forth. Nice and slow. Good. Okay, now the tide lifts up and drops, pushes across, and up, and across. Good. Good. One more time. Up and across. Good. I want to shake your shoulders out a little bit after you hold your hands up. Next one is called looking at the moon. A little bit smaller ball here. We're going to turn. Just lift up. Eyes follow up. And bring it to your chest. Okay. Turn. Lift up. Look up. To your chest. Good. Good. Nice job. And up. Good. Again, shake it out. Very good. Okay. Last one we'll do for the shoulders is called a prayer wheel. We'll cross our hands in front of us here, so between your knees. We'll bring one hand up and go hand over hand, just lifting the shoulder up, one over the other. Good. There we go. Okay, nice job. All right. We're going to move to what we call 8 pieces of brocade. These are separate Tai Chi movements. I'm going to do them first in a standing position, seated position. Then we'll move to standing. So we'll start with pressing up to the heavens and the earth. Okay, with 2 hands. We're going to start with our hands, palm up, about at our belly button. Lift the hands up, they rise up to the chest height. Turn the hands over, press up. Look through your hands and then down. If you have shoulder issues, just go as high as you can. And just lift up here, press out like that, that's okay too. So again, starting at the belly button, rise up, elbows away from the body, press up, and exhale. Good. One more time. So rise up, palms up, separate your fingers a little bit, and down. Good. You can add a little bit of movement to that, a little bit of a sway. So starting again at the belly button, rise the hands up, press up. As we have our hands overhead, we're just going to do a little tilt. Still looking up through our hands. Make sure your hands are right over your head. And flowing from side to side. Good. Get a little stretch on your side, sitting tall, and good. So again, that is pressing to the heavens and the earth with 2 hands. All right. Shooting the bow and letting the arrow fly. This one's kind of fun. You can do it both seated and standing. The seated version goes like this. Get a nice wide stance. Start with our hands or belly button again. We're going to turn to the side. We're going to point at our target. And I'm going to draw our bow to the chest and then release. Okay? So hand up, other direction, point, reach across, draw the bow, and then release. Good. And I'll show you how to do this standing in just a minute. So we point, we pull, and release. Good. One more time. Point and pull. There you go. Drawing the bow and letting the arrow fly. I love the names of these. Okay, separating heaven and earth. This one we did a little bit earlier. We'll do it again. So I have one palm over the other. We'll press up. Up at the hand, elbow is bent, wrist is bent. Roll that ball, press up. Notice one palm is up, the other palm is down. Okay, nice and slow. Stand up, have my wrist relaxed, elbows relaxed, not fully extending. Good. One more time. And good. Very nice. Okay. The wise owl gazes backwards. Okay. So we sit nice and tall. I'm going to have you put your hands on either on the arms of your chair or on your chair, so you don't turn your upper body. You're just turning your neck. Turn. We'll do this in a couple different variations. Turn and turn. Notice my shoulders aren't moving. I'm not rotating my body at all. Just turning at the neck. Okay. So that's the movement we want to have. So next thing we'll do is put our hands at our belly button. So palms up, we've done that same position before. We're going to turn, do the same thing without rotating the shoulders. Nice and slow, so you can turn a little further each time. The wise all gazes backwards. Love it. Okay. Next one's called Big Bear Turn Side to Side. So this is a movement where we have our feet wide, we have our hands on our knees. We're just going to drop a shoulder like so. And I'm going to have you look forward as you do this. Just dropping the shoulder. Do a little bit of rotation. If you want to get a little bit more turn, we drop the shoulder and we just look over the other shoulder. Okay? It's a little bit more advanced movement. If you don't get it right away, that's okay. And good. Okay. Next, punching with the angry gaze. I like this one. We're going to do a soft fist here, so we're not doing a grip, a white knuckle grip. Just imagine you've got something like a soft foam in your hands. Just closing the hands, pull our elbows back, palms are up, and extend the hand. We have a little bit of a bend in the elbow again, turning the hand over. So palm up, then palm down. Good. Good. Do a couple more, nice and slow. You're pushing straight out in front of your shoulder. Good. Let's do two more. Watch, you have to have angry gaze too. Not really. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go through these in a standing position if you wish. If you want to stay seated and do them again, you can, but I'm going to show you an option about how we do them in a standing position. Okay. We'll start with pressing to the heavens with two hands. I'm going to have the chair right next to me for balance if needed. So the hands again are at the belly button. We rise up and press up. Good. Inhale, hands at the chest. Press up. Good. If you need to help your balance a little bit, you can just put one hand up and do this. That's good also. If you do two hands, that's great. Another thing that we can add to make this a little bit more interesting is do a little bit of a sink. So we bend our knees, we lift up, press up, and down one more time. So bending at the knees, and up. Good. Very good. So drawing the bow and letting the arrow fly. We're going to do a little wider stance. Again, I have the chair here. It's called a horse stance. We're going to bend our knees a little bit. Okay? So remember this from before. We're going to point, we pull, we sit down, then release. Good. Then the other direction, we point, we draw the bow, we sit down, bend the knees, and release. Do that again. So we point, we pull, and release. One more time. Point, and pull. Good. All right. Separating heaven and earth. Done that one a couple times. We won't do that. We'll do the punching with the angry gaze. So we have a nice stance here. Stances with Tai Chi, our knees bent, are called soft knees. So we're don't have the legs locked, we have a little bit of a knee bend. Pull the hands back again, palms up, elbows back, extend the hand, and pull back. Kind of your butt tucked underneath you as you do this. Good. Good. Let's do two more. One and two. Good. So there's a couple of exercises, both seated and standing. Okay, let's have a seat and finish things up. Glad you're able to stay with me. Hope you enjoyed it. All right. Let's work on our posture a little bit. Scoot to the front of the chair, feet planted. Let's close our eyes. Let's inhale and exhale, both through the teeth. So again, inhale through your nose, exhale. Again, one more time. And exhale. Okay, let's open our eyes. Let's gather some chi. Hands folded or crossed in front of us again. Palms up. Inhale and take a big breath. Gather that energy. Press down. Exhale. Good. Again. And up. It's good to take deep breaths during the day. It helps calm you, reduces anxiety. Inhale, exhale. Good. And let's do our opener again. So we have our palms facing us, facing each other, butt head width apart. We inhale, separate the hands just about to shoulder width, press in, not quite touching. So again, inhale and exhale. Good. Again and exhale. Good. All right, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the Tai Chi. I hope you're healthy. Get out, exercise, walk, keep moving. It's very important. Have a good day and stay healthy. Thank you.